Hi, thanks so much for being here today. I'm going to do an abstract and I named it Teal Blue. This painting is a little different because it's considered to be a collage. I used a Japanese watercolor paper. I did write down for you all of the directions on this painting, and I will explain some of it as we go through it. I'm putting on a coat of water, just very lightly, and now I'm adding my glaze, which I did put in some titanium white paint. So I just blend that all around the canvas with the spatula. I really did a pretty perfect job on this. You don't have to do it as evenly as I did, but I wanted to do it for the purposes of this video, and you'll see why in a minute. The main thing is just to get that glaze all over the canvas. Don't leave any bare spots. And you do have to do the next step while this is still wet. Okay, now I'm putting on the wet paper. What I did was I took the watercolor paper and I ripped it in the sections that I want to use, dipped it in water, and took it out very quickly. I didn't leave it soaked too long. And then you add some more of the glaze on one side and put it down on the canvas wherever you want to put it, here and there. Now I'm painting the areas in which the paper is not on, and I'm using an ivory color. I made that with the titanium white, a little bit of the burnt sienna, and just a dash of black. I mean a tiny, maybe a drop or two. And that'll give you a very nice ivory cream color. The look that I'm trying to get on this painting is a very light pastel look, with the accents mainly on the watercolor paper. Make sure that you always pre-mix your paint. This is very important when you're pouring. And I've already added the teal blue, and now I'm adding the burnt sienna with some mixture of the glaze and the white, titanium white, on top of the burnt sienna. I'm going to take it for a spin now, but don't do it fast. In this video it looks very fast. Trust me, if it was going at that speed, I'd have the paint all over me. I like the look I get when I spin it. The paint literally goes from the center outward, and I do rotate it clockwise and then counterclockwise. Now, the paint didn't move that much on this canvas for the reason that the paper is not saturated with water. By the time I added my paint, it was pretty dry. So if you want more of a wet look across the whole canvas, you would spray water. I finish off with my liquid gold that I mixed with the glaze. Some more black. Black is a nice accent with this piece. And I'm done. Thank you so much for watching. The next video that I'm going to have up will be on the pair of canvases I did matching this large one. And those are both 12 inches by 12 inches. I've included a supply list for you. Here's some instruction on how you use the Japanese paper. The biggest thing is don't cut it, rip it, and I like to rip it when it's wet. And here's my tips for pouring. After doing several hundred of the pour canvases, I just love to use the liquid acrylic. It's a lot more simple and I get a better color. And coming up, you'll see what the two 12 by 12s look like. Together, they really are a beautiful match with the main canvas, the 30 by 30. Very nice grouping. See you next time.